You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the stream, guys. We're back on iRacing for we're gonna try to do a couple races today. I got 2 races planned if things go as planned. We'll be starting off in Detroit, Grand Prix Belle Isle. We'll be doing some VRS GT series racing, and then after that race, immediately after that race, if we finish this race in time, we'll be going over to Monza and racing in the Le Mans series out there, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that race. I'm looking forward to both of these. I've been really enjoying doing some road racing on iRacing. I think for like years I've been doing iRacing, and in the years I've been streaming iRacing, I've always streamed NASCAR, and people have been under the impression that iRacing was a NASCAR racing simulator, but it's actually not only NASCAR. It is road racing, it is GT racing, it's Formula racing, it's Mazda Cup racing. It's a lot of different types of stuff. So welcome. Let's go ahead and get on the track and just kind of get warmed up here. We got 30 seconds before qualifying starts, so we're really not gonna have time to do anything, to be honest with you, but we'll do some testing. What's up, Prime King? Good to see you, man. Yes sir, you are today's first like. Thank you very much, and I think I just stalled it. There we go. All right, limiter is on. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a happy Friday, man. Hope you guys have had a great week and looking forward to the weekend, as I like to call it, the strong end. And we're about to get kicked out of practice because it's over. Yep, brakes work. So anyways, like I said, we're in an official session now, and rocking that brand new Blue Games livery on the Ferrari 488, dripping, new paint dripping. What's up, KZN Star? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, let's see how many people we have in this race today. We have 17 cars, so not a full session, not a full lobby. I think we had like 30 or 40 people registered, and I think they split them up into 2 races, so we only got half of it. That's all right. I'm gonna try to turn my noise gate up a little bit. So how you guys doing? We got a little bit of time to kill before the race starts. Kind of chill, relax. This first race is gonna be 40 minutes long, so it's not judged by laps, it's judged by time. So it's gonna be a 40-minute long race, and then the next race at the top of the hour. So right now it's well, 9 o'clock my time, but at the top of the hour, the next hour, is when the Le Mans race starts. So please keep me in tune with what time it is, because I'm gonna be racing, so I'm not gonna really be able to pay attention to what time it is. But I want to make sure that we make that next race. Like, that next race is extremely important. The second race is going to be an hour-long race, so it's about 20 minutes longer than this one, but it should be pretty good. What's going on, Raven? Good to see you, man. Did you get your iRacing set up and installed, or are you gonna do that later? And also, did you understand what I was telling you on Discord about you not being able to race the GT series when you first sign up? You'll join in 30 minutes. All right, gotcha. You need me at Area 51. I think you guys will be all right. You got plenty of people out there. I think you guys will be a-okay. I do want to kind of drive around. I don't want to qualify, honestly, but I do want to at least get on the track and get the tires warmed up and get myself warmed up. But I also don't want to push myself because, again, we got 40 minutes of driving, and I I don't want my arms and my hands to get tired. Yesterday, I got really tired after that Richmond race with my arms and whatnot. It was very tiring. I was pushing probably too hard. I don't know what I was doing when I was driving, but I was going ham. All right, chat's working. YWZZ Locks Gamer. I guess you changed your name, but I do remember you, bro. Welcome back. Good to see you. Long time no see. So qualifying is going to be about 8 minutes. For quali. But because I don't trust these people, I don't really want to start in the middle of the grid. I don't know how people do it. I'm not gonna say I'm new to the GT series on iRacing, but I'm not extremely, I guess, I'm not as experienced as I am in NASCAR. Now, I've been doing NASCAR and oval racing on iRacing since I started, I think back in like 2016, which has been, what, 3 years now? Almost 4. A tricky corner right there. I'm telling you, man, you get right up against these walls. That's one of the things I love about this track. What's going on, Josh? Good to see you, man. I'm doing well. How you doing, man? That's what I love about this track, because I love how, like, on edge you are at all times. Like, there's not a lot of room for error here. Like, to run a fast lap, right, like, you got to get right up against the wall, and the wall is very unforgiving. I did a race last night out here, and I hit the wall so hard, I knocked my steering, like, was messed up. Like, it was like this. What up, Tripix? Keeping the streak going. You probably about, what, you getting about 4 weeks now, man? 4-week stream streak. No, I will not be visiting Area 51. I'm really not sure what all that hype is about, to be honest with you. And here's the pits. I love that he's wearing my logo on his shirt.
Au 28.3 je crois, mais j'aurais pu faire 1 seconde et demie d'avance.
What up, Captain Rowdy? Alright, man, see you later, man. Have a great day at school. Thanks for stopping by.
Ah oui, je confirme.
YW, I am not going to be participating in Friday Night Flight this week.
Tout à l'heure, avec le rythme de course, avec la voiture chargée, j'ai fait du 27.
Well, at least I won't be streaming it. I might participate, like,
ouais, avec le plein.
by flying, whatever, but I'm not going to be streaming
Ben
it.
moi, les qualifs, je les fais toujours avec le plein. Je me mets en même temps.
I don't know what language that is.
En fait, faut pas penser, quoi. Faut y aller.
Good morning, Nikki. Good to see you, man. It's pretty early morning for some of you guys, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, no Friday Night Flight this week and no Friday Night Flight next week. Matter of fact, I'm actually going out of town next week starting on Thursday. So I'll be out Thursday and Friday.
Ah, ça va être mieux comme ça. Ouais, on est dans le Discord.
But I am planning on getting an Infinite Flight stream in next week, which day I don't know yet. But I plan on getting an IF stream in sometime between Monday and Wednesday next week. But I don't know which day yet. We have 1 more minute, so
Moi j'ai coupé le
we get
son
on the
dans le
grid.
Discord, comme ça au moins je suis concentré. C'est déjà très mauvais comme ça.
Je me suis mis dans le Discord.
Ok. J'espère que vous avez le skin.
Yes, sir. iRacing is completely online,
Oui,
man.
on a le...
So you hear the people talking. These are people I'll be racing with once we get going. We'll be starting in last. 16. Oh, is that last? No, second to last actually. As a 16 car. You know what we could be doing? I could be looking at my replay. Look at that sexy car. I love this car. Oh, now it's over. Every time I want to watch my replay, it goes to the thing, man. What do you guys think? Music while we drive, or no? I think we should turn it off. It might be distracting. I'll just play it in between stuff. Mr. Music for All, happy Friday. It did not flood on my side of town, thankfully, but it did flood in some areas out here in Houston. But thanks for asking, buddy. I'm gonna kill them. We'll wait till we actually get on the grid to start. Thank you, YDub or YWZZ. Can I play this game with a controller? Yes.
Bonne race everyone, bonne course à tous.
It's not recommended. It's recommended to have some type of steering wheel if you can, but obviously not everybody can afford or have access to a wheel. My first like year, I think, on iRacing, I didn't have a wheel. I had a PS4 controller. You just gotta be, again, you just gotta practice. No matter what you use, just make sure if you decide to get on iRacing that you come out here and you practice before you do these races. It doesn't matter if you have a wheel or not. Like, you need to, I pressure that a lot. Like, I push that a lot. Like, when you come out here, practice until you are comfortable with the car and comfortable with the track layout, all that stuff. All right, so before we get started, I'm gonna turn off my tires. We will not be taking tires when we come in the pit unless something bad happens. Hopefully nothing bad happens. And then for fuel, I'm only gonna take probably 4 gallons when we come in. We're gonna probably come in, we can come in anytime after we get past about 10 minutes. Now I'm only gonna put in 4 gallons of fuel. That should get us to the end. And this is not now, this is when we pit later, because we're gonna have to pit. We can't make it to the end of this race without pitting at least one time. Tires are not required. If you really want to get through this race fast, it's best to not take tires, because most people out here will not be taking tires. So we'll do that. So 4 gallons when we come in. Our pit window is I think anywhere about around the 30-minute mark. So it's a 40-minute long race, and we can either pit early. It depends on where we are. So once we get to oh, green flag already. Gonna be careful here on the start, just like always. People might be driving crazy, so I'm gonna have to be careful through these first few turns. We can survive. Got a Mercedes AMG ahead of us. Oh, yellow flag ahead. Ooh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Wow. I mean, I think somebody just overdrove the corner. It looked like everybody did a pretty good job of like avoiding everything for the most part. But as you can see, it's kind of dark on the track. It's actually early morning here in Detroit, and we'll be actually seeing the sunrise as we drive this race. And it gives us some pretty cool like asphalt reflections and things like that as the race goes along. The track will change, the temperature will change. Right now the temperature is probably the coolest it's going to be. As the sun rises, it'll get hotter. As we put rubber down, it's going to get hotter. Again, you gotta watch out for these walls, man, because they are very unforgiving. Looks like somebody else already found out. He's gonna go to the pits, get that damage fixed. We've already gained about 5 positions. See you later, Tripix. But I've been really enjoying racing in this series. I never claim to be the best. As you can see, we're back in 11th place now. But I just have fun. Like, I just kind of do it for the joy of racing and racing these cars. I love the way they sound. One of the biggest differences between racing in the oval class or the oval series and the road series is that they talk a lot less. Like, if you remember last night when we did the Richmond race, they were very talkative. They were talking like non-stop the whole time. It was honestly one of the quieter races last night, but usually they're talking all the time. Oh, somebody has pointed the wrong direction. And but over here on the road, I don't know, they just don't talk very much. I don't know what's up with it. I mean, I'm not really complaining, but they just don't talk. What up, Yellow Mellow? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Oh, car got a little squirrely there. This is not where you want to lose the car. Again, there's not a lot of room for saves. If you can wreck the car super easily out here, man. A little late on the braking. Still made it. Am I streaming tomorrow? Most likely no. I usually don't stream on Saturdays or Sundays on the weekend. If I can, or feel the need to, sometimes I do, but usually I don't. I do my best to stream between Monday and Friday. And sometimes I'm like, if I'm already, gaming and I'm hanging out with friends or something like that, and I might stream something random on the weekends. Which is funny because I feel like most people, like, they actually finally get to do their gaming, and they're most people are free. What the fuck, Alexander? What the fuck? Somebody's pissed. That's all you hear. Like, you don't hear any like chatting on road race. You just hear people yelling at each other when they wreck. What up, man? I can't pronounce your name or read it while I'm driving, but welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for watching and joining in. This guy ahead of me is kind of getting away. Finally wasn't late. Yeah, man, you made it. We're actually early today. Usually I stream about an hour later than this, but this race started at an earlier time. So I'm gonna hopefully get the 2 races in today. We'll see. But the second race we're doing today is going to be at Monza in Italy. I'll be racing in the Porsche 911 RSR in the Le Mans series. But first, we must focus on this race and getting through this thing alive. But yeah, I love this track. This is one of the newer road course tracks that iRacing has added in the past year. And so it has all the new, like, the new track surface look. All the latest of technology that iRacing currently has for their tracks and things. All the tracks in iRacing are laser scanned, by the way. So it's supposed to be the most accurate all the way down to every little bump and crack. And this track is extremely bumpy. Again, this is just like a road course, like a street, sorry, not a road course, this is a street circuit. So like we're racing down the streets of Detroit, which is cool because iRacing doesn't have a lot of street circuits. I would love for them to add places like Singapore, places like is it Baku, Abu Dhabi, Monaco would be really cool. But it's extremely bumpy as you jump from different surface types. That's one of the biggest challenges with this track. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you, man. It's just the bumpiness of the track and trying to keep traction while going over bumps and hitting turns and getting inches from the wall. And GameZola, that is not true. I have never been paid to stream Infinite Flight. They have never sent me a dime. Which is another reason why I'm not obligated to stream Infinite Flight or any game. And even if I was paid to stream Infinite Flight or any game, I would make sure in that contract that I'm still allowed to do whatever I want when I want. I'm not gonna sell out. Oh my god, this guy is pissed. Uh-oh, yellow flag up ahead.
Shut up.
Shut up. Oh my god. Uh-oh. But yeah, it's been like this, you know this, guys. From the beginning, when I first started streaming, when I had like 100 subscribers, 50 subscribers, I've always been like, you know what? No matter how many people subscribe to my channel, it's still my channel, and I'm still gonna do what I want to do and what I enjoy doing when I enjoy doing it. Not saying I don't enjoy Infinite Flight or X-Plane, but I have more interest in just flight simulators. And I always say this is the reason why my channel name is not Blue Aviation, it's Blue Games. Therefore, I have the freedom to play whatever game I want when I want to. And if you don't want to watch, you just don't watch. Like, I'm not gonna be offended if you just don't show up. But it does show, though. I will say it definitely shows, and I wanna give props to everybody who comes out and watches these other random streams, whether it be racing or shooting or hunting, stuff that's not flight simulators. You know, people who basically come and show love and support, and will you know, hang out with me no matter what I'm playing. Those are the real supporters right there. I agree, Infinite Flight should pay me. They should. I think I deserve some money from Infinite Flight. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they owe me anything. They don't owe me anything. I don't feel that anybody owes me anything. I chose to stream Infinite Flight. I enjoy streaming Infinite Flight. I enjoy the people that I get to fly with on Infinite Flight. And but I know for sure. No! Dang it, man! All right, at 0x. Hopefully, it didn't damage us too bad. I think it was tires. It was a tire wall. All right, engine's still good. The engine's in the back, by the way, so it's not gonna have any engine damage. But I kind of slid right into that tire wall. It's upsetting, but it's okay. The car's still intact. Didn't lose any positions. We're up to 9th place now, actually. It's not doing too bad. I think I just got distracted trying to talk too much. But anyway, what I was saying was, I mean, think about how much, and I have to. Again, I'm nobody special. I'm being honest, like, I'm nobody special. I don't want this to come off as me being like prideful or cocky, anything like that. But the truth is the truth, and I'm not the only one. But when you play a game, you know, and you live stream it for a while, you know, and you know, people actually buy the game, play the game because you're playing it, you know, that company is getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are buying subscription, they're paying that yearly fee, that monthly fee over and over because of me, honestly. Just to be 100% honest. And it's like, that's why it's so valuable to have live streamers and stuff like that on your team if you are a developer of any product, because they help show up. Oh, he's wrecking again. They help show off your content or your game or whatever it is that you've made, and people will buy or they won't buy because of what they see on your videos. And so it makes sense to, you know, pay a live streamer or a content creator to make videos of your whatever, your game, because they're gonna bring in income for you. But anyways, alright, let me focus so I don't crash again. We're also going really slow. Yeah, we should be running 2 seconds faster than this. Yeah, last lap was a 1:31.8. Yeah, we're off the pace. 6 seconds behind 7th place. We're in 8th place now, and 26 minutes to go. All right, push a little harder, not too hard. Not trying to die, but I know I can go faster than this. My pace should be around 1 minute 29 seconds, which is still 2 seconds slower than the leaders. But I'm just not that fast yet. This is the corner I think we hit. It's just tricky for me. I haven't been that great there. No problem, Flying Dutchman. Thanks for coming by, bro. And Game Zully, to answer your question, yes, I 100% agree with that. And that's why I'm acknowledging your comment, because yes, Infinite Flight is the reason, and it's what made my channel more popular. That's where I got a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my supporters, and that's why I understand why, you know, people would be maybe disappointed when they don't see me streaming Infinite Flight, or they don't see me streaming Friday Night Flight. At the same time, from my point of view, you have to understand, I have over 200 videos, over 200 live streams of me doing Infinite Flight. And recently I've done full weeks worth of Infinite Flight videos. Like, we spent an entire week doing tours around different countries. We did Friday Night Flight last week. And so, you know, it's kind of frustrating when people come in when I'm out here enjoying myself playing other games like X-Plane or iRacing or NASCAR. And they're like, why are you not streaming Infinite Flight? I'm like, do you pay me to stream Infinite Flight? I'm not going to limit myself. So if people don't understand that, they don't understand that, and that's cool. But you're not gonna put me in a box. That's basically what I'm saying. It's like that one guy on Discord. He's like always inviting you to go do like a certain game. He's like, hey man, you wanna play GTA? I'm like, yeah, sure, we can play GTA. We play GTA for like a week, right, together. And then the next week, I'm like, hey, a new game came out. It's called, I don't know, Call of Duty or something. Who knows? And I want to play Call of Duty, but he didn't get Call of Duty. All he has is GTA. All he wants to play is GTA. I'm like, well, I want to play Modern Warfare. I can play GTA with you later. But right now, I'm playing Modern Warfare. And he's like, I don't want to be your friend anymore because you don't play GTA with me. Like, come on, bro. Don't be lame. speaking of Modern Warfare, has anybody played it in the beta? I haven't tried it yet. I've heard a lot of people talking about playing it and things, but I don't know if it's any good. Oh, he's wrecking. Oh, he is tore up. That wing is tore up, man. Man, we're just gaining positions by just surviving right now. We haven't really gone that fast. I really haven't put together any fast laps. Like, we're just kind of cruising around here, watching the sunrise, you know what I mean? And just picking them off one by one. I think we're in the 7th now.
Dis-le quand tu veux passer, si je te gêne, amateur.
I know you're not bashing me, Gamzelli. I'm not taking it that way. I'm just saying. The things that you're asking are legit questions, and I've had questions from other people as well. And I'm just letting you know the way I see it and my point of view. Like, for a while, for probably a year, I think. I know last year I did it like every Friday. It was like Friday Night Flight, no matter what. No matter what I wanted to do, I did it Friday Night Flight every single Friday because it was like, you know, it was my thing, which was cool. But for a while, I'll be honest with you, you get burnt out. This happens with all kinds of things. It happens with businesses. It happens with games. Like, if you play the same game over and over and over and over, eventually you just get burned out. And I was doing Friday Night Flight every single week. No matter what else was going on in my life, and no matter what else I was interested in. Like, you know, there's sometimes I was like, hey, well, Friday I could do a race, which is what I want to do, but it's Friday, so I'm gonna do Infinite Flight instead. And I didn't really want to do Friday Night Flight, but I did it. I enjoyed it, but at the same time, my mind was still thinking I want to do Friday Night Flight. And you just get burnt out, man. It happened. Like, if I was doing iRacing, like if iRacing was my thing, and I did iRacing every single day or every single Friday, you know what I mean? Like, if I did that for a year straight, I would burn myself out eventually. It doesn't matter how much you like something. If you just keep doing the same thing continuously over and over and over, you would get burnt out. You gotta eventually take a break. And that's why I personally like the way I've been doing my new schedule, where I give Infinite Flight a break for a couple weeks, and I'll return to it, and I'll play it for a week, and then I'll go away, and then I'll play it, you know what I mean? So, like, doing the same thing with X-Plane, doing the same thing with iRacing, doing the same thing with Euro Truck Simulator, stuff like that. So, eventually you just get burnt out. There's a reason why people, like, will play a game, like a brand new game, they'll play it over and over and over, like Red Dead Redemption or GTA, whatever, and then eventually they're just sick of the game. They're like, I don't want to play this anymore. They don't uninstall it, they don't delete it, they just like, hey, I'm gonna, go play something else for a while, and I'll come back and play later. And it's kind of how I've been feeling with Infinite Flight. It's not that I don't enjoy it still, I've just been playing so much of it that I've been burnt out. And so being able to spread out my live streams of Infinite Flight a bit have really helped. And I'm pretty sure if other people who have channels, and I haven't talked to anybody really, but I'm pretty sure other people who like have X-Plane dedicated or racing dedicated or whatever their game may be, they've been burnt out in their specific popular games that they play. I remember, I don't know if you guys know a streamer, his name is Jeff Faviano. And no, sorry, not him. It's his friend, Bay Area Bugs. He was always popular for streaming GTA content, streaming and creating, like DOJ, like, roleplay type content for GTA for years. That's all he freaking did. All he did. The only thing he did. And he got burnt out. Like, he just got tiring. Like, he did it every day. Every day he was working on videos for GTA, and eventually he just got burnt out. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna try start doing some other stuff. I think racing was one of the things he wanted to do. Trucking was one of the things he wanted to do, which he was very successful with those things because his channel was already so freaking big at the time. But he got burnt out in doing GTA content, and he had to take a whole like freaking break, like from YouTube in general, where he didn't make any videos for a while. But it's a real thing that streamers and video content creators deal with. And not just that, like even people who do things that are not YouTube related in real life, like, oh bro, we scraped the wall, but we made it. Jeez, we gotta close that thing. But yeah, what was I going? Oh, other things, like it could be like, music. It could be whatever you're interested in. You know, sometimes you just get burnt out from it. So, anyway, that's the point. And I don't, whoever sent that long message just now, sorry I can't read it. I'm kind of driving, so I didn't get to see it. I missed it. Sorry about that. Not driving very well either. Texting and driving is not the best thing to do while racing between these walls. Alright, let's see how much time we got left. We have 17, just under 18 minutes left in this race. So we're beyond halfway. Car still feels good. I really haven't been pushing it too much. Still running pretty slow lap times, about a minute 30. We could be a minute faster, honestly, than what we're going right now. Probably if I wasn't talking. What up, Ewo? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Gamzali, I also think I missed your comment. Yeah, it's a whole nother second behind him now. What happened to IFATC? I'm still in training. Matter of fact, I hoping to schedule another session with them, maybe this weekend, maybe today. I don't know, sometime between here and Monday. What to see. I'm still working on that though. It's been kind of busy off stream. I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, honestly. I love how this thing sounds, bro, especially in the exterior view. Alright, let's see if we can get a bit of a faster lap this time. Thomas, yeah, we could do that sometime. I don't know when, but we could do some practice. I haven't told anybody this, and I don't know if it's gonna actually happen. I kind of doubt it's gonna happen, but it could, like it's possible. But I got an email the other day about actually doing a real life ATC, like in real world, like as a real job. So that's been in the back of my brain. What do you mean by throwback week, Flying Dutchman? Where I play older games? Like what, for example? Not a bad idea, though. I think I've seen other people do it before. So that red number on the screen is just telling us that we're slower than our best session time. So we're like almost a second slower. I think I'm just really trying not to wreck, honestly. I did a race last night at this track in the same car, and I spun out like halfway through the race. So I think this is the longest I've made it in this series without spinning out at least one time. I didn't wreck the car, but I did spin out. all the way up against the wall using all of the track. Alright, we're in the green. Do not want to hit that curb. You can see how high those curbs are. It really messes up the car. It's not like those flat curbs you get to some tracks. These curves are not friendly. This is why I love this track, man. You get so close to the wall, and when you don't hit it, it's so satisfying. It really is. It really is. Oh, this is taking a lot of practice, buddy. Trust me, you were not here when I was hitting these walls every time. Took a lot of practice for me to get this car to stay on the track. Honestly, this is not one of the hardest cars to drive, though. I will say that. Like, it's not easy, but compared to the other cars on iRacing, like, this is not one of the harder cars to handle. Alright, 11 minutes remaining in the session. Stay off of that curb. Car does not like that curb. It's just so freaking bumpy, and you can, if you look on the left, bottom left, you can see my throttle input. I'm just kind of like really playing with the throttle because these bumps really mess with, you know, how much power you can put down at a time. Uh-oh, we got somebody wrecking ahead of us. Oh, it's him again. In the Audi. Am I losing on time on braking? Yeah, probably am. Let's see if we can figure that out this lap. Alright, already slower. Woo! Another reason I'm probably losing time on braking is I'm on older tires, so my stopping distance is a bit longer than it used to be. Alright, we need to pit. We'll pit this time by. 10 minutes remaining. We probably have... oh my god. We probably have 5 minutes of fuel left. Maybe 5, maybe 4. So we'll go ahead and pit now. And then we'll start trying to run some faster laps.
T'as plus d'essence?
Non, c'est la pression, putain.
T'inquiète.
That sounds like French. Alright, pit's right on our right. Limiter on, make sure we don't speed. There's a yellow cone. Limit is 40. Alright, we're in. Alright, no tires. We'll take 4 gallons of fuel. That's why I wanted to have it pre-selected so I didn't do it earlier. There we go. Ooh, we have 37 seconds of repairs to make. I'm not gonna fix them though. Look at that sun, that's beautiful. The last left-hander, I'm losing time. Alright. Alright, we have a car coming up behind us. And I don't know what position we're in. Okay, he's letting us by. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the pace here. It's towards the end of the race. Go a little bit faster without wrecking. That's the goal. The fastest way around here is going to be close to the wall. Just takes a lot of freaking balls to do it. So this lap is not really going to really count too much as far as our lap time because we pitted on this lap. So the next lap is going to be the one. All right, starting now. There we go. Wow. Look how much faster we are this lap. That's what happens when I don't talk. That was a 128. That's actually my fastest ever. I've never gone that fast. Like, ever. So now the delta is comparing to that lap we just did, the fastest lap. So let's see if we can beat that. Yep. Lost a lot of time in that turn. It's one thing doing one hot lap. It's another thing doing that hot lap over and over. Yeah, interior is amazing, Raven. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, so this car ahead of us, I was about to say plane, is actually 4 positions. So I'm going to put some fast, consistent laps together after this one, because this one's already butchered. See if we can catch that Mercedes up there. We have a couple cars in the pits right now. We might actually pick up a couple more spots. We'll have to see. Alright, here we go. Starting now. Yeesh. Next race starts in 10 minutes. We have 4 minutes remaining in this race. Now he's 2 seconds ahead of us right now. We have 4 minutes to catch him. I think we're faster. I'm pretty sure we're actually faster. I gotta watch out for him though, because it sounded like he's the guy who pissed somebody off earlier.
Qu'est-ce que ça fait, Damien?
Mon programme il m'a changé les pneus tout tranquille et puis j'ai eu un drapeau noir pour la piste.
Ah merde, la loose. Quoi.
Like, I so bad want to go on the radio and say, Bonjour, ça va? Yeah, we touched it. We just scraped it. No damage. I'm losing front grip. The tires are wearing. Alright, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds. We are in 5th. Wow, that's actually a whole lot higher than I thought. Go get him. On the hunt. What up, Mathis? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the streamer, Matt. Start concentrating now, so I might get quiet. Bonjour, oui, oui. Yeah. Bonjour, oui, oui. Okay, now you distracted me. Gotta stop hitting that curb, it's slowing me down. I think it's actually possible to run that very last turn back there full throttle, but I've been too scared to try it. There's a big bump right there coming out of that turn, and that's why you gotta really be careful with the throttle, because you'll spin around super quick coming out of that turn. I think that's turn 1. Alright, less than a minute remaining, so this will be, we'll have one more lap after this as long as we stay in front of the leader, who's 4 seconds behind us. Alright, we're only a second and a half behind them. We still can catch them. We have a lap, just over a lap remaining. Just 2 more turns coming out in this lap. Actually, I was wrong. So this we'll have 2 laps remaining. So this is our first of the 2. So next time we should get the white flag. And as soon as this race is over, we gotta immediately leave to catch that other race. Because it starts in 5 minutes. And in my opinion, this track is definitely harder than Monza. Being a street circuit and being close to the walls, not a lot of time for air, or room for air. It'll tear up your car really quickly. So we should get the white flag this time. And we're just about a second behind them. If this was F1, we'd be just outside of DRS zone. So close, I can smell them. White flag is out, final lap here in Detroit Belle Isle. Don't get too desperate, but I gotta drive hard. Well, I tell you, I drive faster when I have something to chase. I'm close enough to get the draft, but he's pulling away here on the straightaway. Straightaway is not long enough. So I was gonna try to get close behind him and hope he makes a mistake.
Bien joué à tous.
We got lap traffic ahead of him. Let's see how that affects us. All right, he's gonna move out of the way. Thank you very much. Just 3 turns to go. 2 turns to go. Don't think we're gonna get him. Yeah, turn. Ah, we didn't get him, dang it. Good race though, Alexander. We're gonna come away with a top 5. Checker flag is waving in the flag stand. Whew. That was good. That was good. Good racing. All right, we gotta go. I was pushing. I was trying. Listen to that thing. Oh, it sounds so good. I'm gonna go register for the other race in my web browser. What up, IFMG? Good to see you, man. All right, Autodromo Nacional Monza racing in the Porsche 911 RSR. We are now registered. Yeah, so you can't register for another race until you are not in the current race. So it's technically, since this race is over now, I'm able to register for the Le Mans race. A good race though. What's up, Iron Guy? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. You would have gave up on the race halfway. Why, bro? Why? I honestly can't believe we got 5th. I think that's my highest GT series finish so far, honestly. Usually I'm like right maybe at the end of the top 10 to like 11th or so. But again, I've been trying to do more and more of these GT races. Like I'm gonna actually try to do a complete season this time, which is 12 weeks in the GT series. Specifically this one, I'm kind of like doing like part-time Le Mans series and a little bit of maybe IMSA as well. And I'm kind of like really tempted to do some Formula 3.5 racing, but I've been trying to focus on one thing. It's so hard in iRacing to just focus on one series and actually get good at it, you know, like I've been doing with NASCAR. But it looks like he had a little bit of damage up there in that on that Mercedes. And that's one of the tough parts with these longer races, and I'm probably gonna have the problem in our next race is focus, man. It's so tough in these longer races like this to just be able to focus for 40 minutes to an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours straight in these endurance races. It's in the beginning, it's like, yeah, you can be fast. In the end, it's pretty easy because, you know, it's almost over. But in the middle of the race, it's really hard to continue to put together fast laps because your mind wanders and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you start thinking about what's for dinner and, you know what the score is on the football game or something like that. This steering wheel, I think, was about $100. I have to look, but I think it's about $100. If you go to my Amazon link in the description, you can find everything I'm using on my setup. And it's 10 o'clock, guys, so it's time for the next race. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this race. And yeah, oh, actually I probably should put something on the screen. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and load up the Le Mans race now. And we'll do that, and we'll get some music playing while we're waiting. So 5th, I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. I'm actually happy with that finish. We got 5th last night at Richmond too, so 5 has been the number in our racing lately. Whew. So since we have a little bit of a break in the action, how you guys doing this week? How's life? Anybody flying anywhere? Driving anywhere? Again, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend, honestly. Okay, Raven, I just saw your comment on Discord. So to answer your question earlier about when I was telling you that when you first sign up for iRacing, you're not gonna just be thrown straight into the GT series. So the way it works is the way the ladder goes. When you first sign up, no matter what, you're gonna be. There's 4 different driving classes, I guess. No, not driving class. 4 different racing series types, right? So there's road racing, there's oval racing, there's dirt road racing, and dirt oval. All right, because there's 2 different dirt series. So there's dirt oval, dirt oval, dirt road, regular road, and regular oval. And so each of those you have to level up in the class. So for what we're doing right now, we're in the road series. So if you want to race in these races, when you first start out, you're gonna start out as a as a rookie in the road series. So there's multiple different types of series that you can race in to level up in this road class. And so when you start off as a rookie, you're gonna have to drive clean races and get enough safety rating to get promoted to is the D class. Once you get safety rating up in the D class, which has to be above a 4.0, then you get promoted to the C, and then the B, and then A. And then after A is Pro, but Pro is a whole different process of getting to Pro. It's not the same system. And it's the same way though for all the other ones. So for Oval, you start off in the rookie class, you upgrade to D, to C, to B. So what we're racing today, I believe you have to be, I can double check right now, but I think you have to be C class or higher to race in this specific series. Alex Martinez, what's up? What's going on, man? You're getting your first car this weekend. Pretty cool, man. What kind of car are you getting? That's a big deal, man. Let's see. The race we're doing right now. Yeah, so you have to be B class. So the Le Mans series and the GT series that we just done, you need to be B class in order to do that. There is another GT endurance series that they have, which is that's going to be C class. So you could actually, I think the lowest, so really C class is where you want to be. There's also a Petit Le Mans for C class, but mainly you'll probably be racing like the little Skip Barber cars, which is little open wheel, like, you know, working your way up from up into like the open wheel stuff. We'll be doing that for a little bit, but a lot of those series is a lot of fun. So it's not like, yeah, you kind of like a grind to get there, but if you just have fun with it and take advantage of what you're learning in those races, it'll really be a huge benefit for you. I really enjoyed working my way up through the road series. All right, so qualifying. So I think we should go ahead and get on the track and do some practice, because we just got out of the Ferrari and this Porsche is gonna handle a whole lot different. Plants versus Zombies. Huh, I never thought about trying to play that. My class in road is actually B. I used to be A class, but I've done so horrible that I got demoted back down to B. So right now I'm B class, trying to work on getting my A class back. I'm pretty close though. Honestly, if we finish this race without a lot of incidents, I might actually get promoted in this race or the next 2 races. In Oval, I am A class. I love how this thing sounds. Alright, 40 miles an hour is the speed limit down here. Oh, before we go, let me get my crew chief on. I have an app called Crew Chief that helps you with lap times and different things.
Radio check.
And he's there. Alright guys, welcome to Italy. We're in Monza. Oh yeah, I need some practice. Definitely need some practice. Alright, see you later, man. Thanks for coming by, bro. Definitely need some practice. Woo-hoo-hoo! Mazda Sport is a pretty good car, bro. That's a great first car. Yes, sir, IFMG, this is Monza. One thing we got to watch out for in this race is, again, incident points. I think we're still going to have like a 22 limit on the incident points, and it's super easy to rack them up. Because even if you just go off the track a little bit, sometimes you can get a +1, and those, over an hour, that'll add up for sure. So right now, just trying to get those braking zones. Oh, slid the tires a little bit. The Temple of Speed, yes sir. That tricky turn 1, here we go. 3, 2, and brake. Alright, took that a bit slow, but you know, I'll work my way up. The brakes don't seem to be as good on this car as it was in the Ferrari, to be honest with you. But it could also just be me. Like, I feel like I slide the tires. Congrats, Raven. You just bought 3 months of iRacing. That's amazing, bro. I'm looking forward to getting on the track with you, man. Yeah, as a rookie, you're going to start off, if you're interested in road racing, you'll start off in the Mazda Cup Series in the rookie class. You'll be racing against a bunch of other people who are rookies and who are just started, so it's going to be kind of chaotic because everybody in there don't really know what they're doing. Woo! Bro. Good save. Make sure the drink button is working. Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm going to need it. I don't want to log a lap here, honestly. I just wanted to test it. We'll practice going into the pits.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 1140 feet.
Whew. Speaking of drinks, got mine on standby right here.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
So we're only going to get 1 pit stop in this hour. So most of the rest of it's going to be driving. So again, this is technically not like an endurance race because it's only an hour long. But still, like, driving around the track for an hour takes a toll on you. We're not going to do anything to this setup. What was that? Oh, I want to go watch the lap, actually. Listen to this car. I love the way the Porsche sounds, man. Oh, I love it. It's gonna stretch. We just finished a 40-minute race, so I'm definitely gonna chillax for a bit, lean back. If you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, anything you want to talk about before we get started, send it now. Hoping that we can have another good race, man. We had a pretty good, clean race back there in Detroit in the Ferrari. Didn't really have any problems with anybody. We hit the wall one time, and that was our own fault. And I think it's going to be a bit more cars. We only had, what was it, like 18 cars? Something like that, 17, 18 cars in that last race. I think in this one we're going to have a bit more. It's also a multi-class race, so if anybody decides to, wow, look at this, that was a nice save. If anybody decides to drive like a LMP car, we might see some LMPs in this race, but I'm not sure.
That's the end of the session, 23rd place.
Nice, starting in 23rd. All right. The stands are full here in Monza, Italy for this iRacing Monza Le Mans. Sorry, this iRacing Le Mans race at Monza. Let's see what the grid looks like. Oh yeah, lots more drivers. Jesus. I'm gonna go grid. Which series has the most clean racing, Le Mans or Sprint? I would say they're even. It's mostly the same people. All right, we have 36 drivers in this race. Looks like everybody's gonna be driving in the GT3 series. I don't see anybody, or GTE, GT3. I think this is a GTE actually. So this, I don't think we have any LMPs. LMP would show up in yellow numbers. Wow, 36 people. Apparently, I did put a time down. I might start in the pit. Which LMP do I prefer in iRacing? Honestly, I don't know. I don't own either. I've never driven either of them, so I can't say. Man, I mean, it's good we're starting at 23rd, but it just worries me because we're going to be in front of all these people who might wreck us. I guess we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. So I've actually not finished one of these races yet this week or this season. So I don't know how much fuel we're gonna need at the end of the race. I'm gonna set it to half. So right now we're at 19. I'm gonna set it to like 10 gallons. And I hope that should get us to the end of the race. And then as far as tires, I don't know if we need tires or not, but we're all set to 16.5 at the moment. But yeah, again, Jurlo, I feel like probably it's gonna be the same. Le Mans is more cars on the track for Le Mans, so it's probably not as clean it's what I assume. But we can see we got a Ferrari behind us. There's two different versions of Ferraris, a GT3 Ferrari and a GTE Ferrari. The Ferrari that's behind us right now is a GTE. We got a Porsche ahead of us, and there's a BMW on the track as well.
We need to follow car number 24.
Alright guys, here we go. Let's kill that music before I forget. And wish me luck, guys. Hopefully everything goes alright. We can make it through this race clean. "36 cars on the grid. We're starting in 23rd. Can we survive turn 1? That is the question. So formation lap. Only doing a half a lap for the formation lap. Gotta be careful because sometimes a lot of people wreck on the formation lap. So make sure you give the car ahead of you plenty of space because sometimes things happen, people check up. And I think they're already yelling at each other. There it is, it just happened behind me. Exactly what I was talking about. It's Insta4X right there. Yes, sir, this race is 60 minutes. Alright, here we go. Gonna get the green flag here in a second. You ready?
Go, go, go.
Where the heck is he going? I'm gonna let him go. You can go. Go ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
If you want the spot that bad.
Clear left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
All right, so turn. Oh, somebody's around. We survived turn 1. I already feel accomplished.
Well done, Caleb. Good start.
Thank you. All right, now I gotta do a tricky turn. Was it turn 3? A lot of people overdrive this turn and wreck each other, so we gotta watch out for that. And people overdrive this turn as well. So taking it easy on the start. Just want to survive, man. I want to race. I want to be here for the end of this race. Oh, big wreck behind us. You can see it in my car's rear view camera. Ah, 1X already. They are so strict, man, on how much of the track you can take or cut. Almost too strict, in my opinion. Alright, so we're still 23rd, looks like, or maybe not. I'm not sure.
Cortez is now in the lead.
I think that'll update when we hit the start-finish line.
18.
Got a car coming out of the pits. Gotta watch out for him in a Ferrari. Oh, I see lots of chaos happening ahead of me. Lots of smoke. Again, it's an hour-long race. There's no reason to really rush and try to force some of these overtakes. There's no point at all. Honestly, half of these people will not be here at the end of the race because of disqualifications and wrecking themselves, so I'm not worried about it. Yellow flag ahead. Oh, don't back on the track, bro. One thing you do if you get turned around, do not move. Stay there, especially when there's cars coming. If you move, people will just wreck into you because they don't know you're there or where you're going.
B17.
Idiot.
Again, you notice again I mentioned last race, the biggest thing between road racing and oval racing is how much quieter it is on chat. There's nobody talking. Oh, they're wrecking ahead of us. Again, GameZall, you come out here, get in my oval car, and you'll see. It's not as easy as it looks. Oh, don't you hit me, bro. That's the thing, man. I don't trust nobody behind me at all. Like, I don't trust this guy who's behind me right now. He's only a half second back.
Cesana is leading the race.
Alright, we're probably going to get a chance to pass him here. I think he's going to let us by, actually. Yeah. Got the slipstream. Oh, bro. I think he actually slowed down, like on purpose. So that blue light that's flashing on my dashboard behind my wheel is actually I think it's ABS or something like that. Some type of traction control built into the Porsche. And when it's flashing, it's just saying it's activating like either ABS or traction control. I can't remember which one it is. So it helps a little bit with traction. Yes, sir, Gamezilla. This is Monza. The iconic, the famous. Oh, he slid that a bit. Look at all the cars ahead of me, man. That's crazy. This is why I like iRacing too. Look, we have a full lobby of 36 cars. All people, all real people, like racing well or trying to race well. Oh, big wreck ahead of us. They're still wrecking. Oh, how did we get around that? It was like 5 cars involved. Jesus. Wow, that was. Oh, and he took him out too. just when I said they were racing well, everything just goes horrible. Jerlo, there's your answer. Is Le Mans cleaner than Sprint Series? Did you see that happen in the Sprint Series? We didn't see that happen in the Sprint Series. Oh, that was nuts. That was crazy. I am so glad we were ahead of it and not, well, we're ahead of some of it. I'm just glad we made it through it. That was, everything was trying to kill us at that moment. Yeah, top driving skills right there, man. These are the top people in the world, of the sim racing world. Anti-lock braking system. Thank you very much, Raven, for clarifying that. That's what the blue light is. You know, I had a feeling I was going to get hungry in this race, and I'm already hungry, and we're not even in the first, what, 10 minutes. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out for that.
That's my one. Okay, Caleb, we think our refueling window will open after 30 minutes. Closes after 45 minutes.
Roger that. You got a big craving for pizza? Pizza doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I'd take some pizza. When stuff like that happens, you can't do anything but laugh. I mean, obviously, if I was in it, I'd be really pissed. But since I made it through, all I could do is laugh because that was hilarious. I don't even know what happened. I just saw cars every freaking where. Uh-oh. Is he going to save it? Nope. Same spot. That spot really claimed a lot of lives in Monza right there. It's so easy to get to try to drive through there with the throttle to the floor, and the car, the back end gets really light going through those S's there. So I'm not gonna laugh at him because that could happen to me too. It's happened to me before. Matter of fact, I think it happened to me a couple days ago when I tried doing this race. But yeah, Gamezilla, order me some pizza so I can get it on my pit stop in about 20 minutes. Alright, next car ahead is going to be he's 6 seconds ahead, and we're in 14th. So doing a lot better than I expected. We're in the top half of this field right now. Started off with 36 people in the race, so I put this in the top half of the field. I'm going to put the timer up now so we can see what our time's looking like. For me, what I learned in road racing, not so much, okay, no X, not so much in oval racing, but when it comes to road racing, when it comes to like once you kind of get out there by yourself, you're not really chasing anybody per se. It makes it easier for me to run faster, cleaner, more consistent laps when I have a time that I'm racing against. If I take the timer away, my lap times get slower. Something I noticed about myself.
The leader has just done a 146.71.
I think those guys must have been wrecking ahead of us because now we have a 4-second gap between us and the next car.
Sorry.
I gotta stop sliding those front tires or they will not last. .8 is the gap now ahead of us. Stretching my arms in the straightaway. We have a car closing in from behind. Actually, a group of cars. Looks like 2 cars behind us. It might be a little bit faster than us. Alright, now I can see these guys. Less than 3 seconds now is the gap between us and the guy ahead of us. Looks like he used to be in 10th. Not sure what happened to him. He must have gone off. Yeah, he's pissed at somebody. It's a thing, man. Not only do you have to... Ooh, locked it up there. Not only do you have to just be careful not to wreck yourself, but you got to watch out for everybody else too, because you could easily get taken out by somebody. That's why I say don't trust anybody out here, man. In any of these series, road racing, oval racing, doesn't matter. Unless you've driven with somebody before in the past and they've proven that, you know, you can trust driving around them and racing hard with them, then I don't trust any of these guys. So slowly gaining on them. Gap is now 1.9.
13th place. You've just done a 149.66.
As I mentioned last race too, as the tires get older, your stopping distance increases, so your braking zones kind of have to move back, and you have to pay attention to that, or you'll lock the wheels up. So I lost a whole second to them just now. I need to win this race. I don't know that's gonna happen. Like. Realistically, we might get top 10. These road racing drivers are freaking fast as heck, bro. Unless, like, you know, we get lucky and like 20 cars wreck, we might win. But I don't know. Realistically, my goal is the top 10. Top 5 would be above my expectations. Well above. But I've never won in a GT series before. I think I have one, like literally one road course win, and it was in the Mazda series. I think I'm losing time in turn 1. Like I feel like maybe I'm braking too early or something.
Yeah, bro.
See, these curves in Monza, not all of them, but a lot of them are flat curves. So you can run over them with no problem. But back there in Detroit, they're raised curves. And when you hit those, it really, the car hates them. Now Monza has a mix of both, so the outside curves are mostly flat curves, but some of the tighter turns like that, well, not that, but some of the tighter turns have like a little bit of a raised curve, and if you don't want to hit those, like that's a flat one, sort of. This one's flat. This one's flat, but it has that big other curve on there to keep you from cutting the track. I'm jealous, IFMG. You gonna go get cookie dough ice cream? I love cookie dough ice cream. Plus, I'm hungry right now. My Fitbit trying to remind me to get up and take some steps.
14th. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Apparently that's my fastest lap so far. So we're still in the 14th. And we were gaining on the guys ahead of us, but not anymore. Okay. That's one of the turns where I get a lot of X's, like a lot of incident points there, because if you go too wide, like it lets you get on the green just a little bit, but I think if you go, like I think we were probably right on the edge of the limit of where we were supposed to be there on that track. But as you notice now, like now that everything's kind of spread out, like it's not a lot as many incidents happening, people are not wrecking each other as much. If you see any wrecks now, it's probably because somebody just lost control of their own car. What up, Danish? Good to see you, man. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you once again. But now that we're spread out, it's kind of just, you know, everybody's kind of running their own race. They're racing the track and not racing each other. The guys ahead of me seem to be racing pretty clean as well. Again, it's a long race. It's not like a super long endurance race, like hours and hours, but it is 1 hour.
The gap behind is now.
So no reason to really do anything unresponsible.
149.06. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
That was our quickest lap today, so we're getting faster. Alright, that was not as quite as fast, turn one. And we lost a couple tenths. Oh, in the dirt a little bit. Oh man, I screwed that corner up completely.
Track limits. Cracked is now in the lead.
Figure life out. There's another X. Let's see how easy it is to get incident points. And the limit is actually 17. That's really low for an hour-long race. And now the guy behind me is only a half a second back. Ouch. He's gonna be in that slipstream now, and he's probably gonna get a run on us. I don't know if he's gonna try to take it here or not. We'll see. Hopefully not. Big mistake. Big mistake. Dang it, man. We had such a good lead on him, and we were only a couple seconds behind the car ahead of us, so now he has a big 5-second gap. He overdrove that. I think he was trying to pass me. And now they're hitting each other. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Alright, no more of that. We need to not make that mistake again. That was a huge mistake. Ooh, really slow. Oh, what the heck? cut the track.
He's leading the race.
Got this bright yellow Ferrari behind us. Really close too. I don't trust this guy. Overdrove it. Oh, come on, bro. Get out of here. Oh, they both went around. Alright, that was we're second half slow on this lap. So we need to get back into our rhythm, get back into our zone. Because that is unacceptable. Now 7 seconds behind the 13th place. Not sure what was going on in my head that lap, those last 2 laps. Maybe the pressure got to me. No, I haven't had any contact with anybody. Thankfully they didn't hit me when they spun around, but I've gotten 3 X's already from just going off the track. Which is frustrating because it all happened on like 1 lap. What up, Dutchman? Welcome back, bro.
Okay, Caleb.
Welcome to Monza.
Just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Alright, keep it smooth,
Just done a
no
51.32.
mistakes. We got traffic behind us, 2 cars. But I can't focus on them, that's what's slowing me down.
You've got half your fuel left.
Roger that, half fuel left. These guys keep pretending like they're gonna freaking pass me on these turns. It's annoying.
You're right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
We'll get it back later. I'm not trying to get wrecked out. That's why I'm just really being just like, yeah, just go. If you want it that bad, just go. Because I'm not going to block you. Ooh, very clean racing right there. I like that. I like that out of the green car. Come on, Porsche. Get back up to speed.
Vieira is now in the lead. E14. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Alright, that's another spot. See, mistakes just add up, man. That's how it is. We had a good lead on these guys, and now we're behind them. But I think really I'm just not as comfortable in traffic right now. So
Cracked is now leading.
I think that's gonna put us back in like 17th. Yeah, I finished downloading iOS 13 last night, and I got it all working. It's cool, I guess. You know, it's not like a huge upgrade or anything. It's just an update. But I like the dark theme. I knew I was gonna like that. And I haven't really explored much else in the iOS 13, just changing my theme. I do want to make one of those, like, I think they call them meme emoji or something? Memoji?
Vieira is leading the race.
I'm not sure if that's anything different than what we had before, like the animojis, because I already have one of those, which is really cool. Came in, I think, iOS 11 or something.
49.68.
Dutchman, were you telling me earlier about going wide somewhere to go faster? I'm not sure what turn you were talking about. Oh, wrecking. Oh, bro, we just barely scraped by.
Car right.
And they freaking registered that we hit him, but we did not touch him. Wow. I just squeezed by. We got a freaking 4x for it. Now we're at 7x. That's fresh. Sometimes it happens on iRacing. Like, you get so close to somebody that they call it net code. Or like the game registers that you like touched them or that you hit them, but you didn't really touch them or hit them. But I just got penalized for not hitting that guy. For being an amazing driver, I just got penalized. So we really got to watch out with those incident points because they will rack up and we will be disqualified before we know it. And so we're at 7 out of 17. So we have 10 more incident points. And the last one we just got 4 because when you hit another car, you get 4 in one little hit. So let's see, we got 30 minutes left, 32 minutes left, so we're about halfway, almost halfway. Yep, it was total BS for sure. And it was late too. We got it late. You notice how late it came through? I mean, I was pretty proud of myself in general, outside the getting the incident point, that I actually was able to dodge it. I really had nowhere to go. It was a really hard place to avoid the wreck because I was already under braking, and if I put too much brake in, as you guys know, the car will actually spin itself out. And so I was trying to put as much brakes as I could possibly get, but at the same time still control the front end of my car, and I had to just go wide there. But I'm glad we made it through and didn't get any damage. Wow, 148 now, so that's the fastest lap we got so far. So we're still getting faster. So that's a positive. Now we just need to consistently go fast. Welcome back, IFMG. Infinite flight machine gun. I'm never gonna forget that, bro.
We're halfway through. We think about 15 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, we have 15 minutes of fuel remaining. We are halfway. Yeah, I'm braking too late. I gotta start braking earlier. These tires can't handle my old braking zone. How high do I have to finish to gain I rating? I am not 100% sure how that process works. Give me a second to get through this part of the track and then we'll talk. So my car number, as you can see on the bottom right of the screen in pink, is a 36. The way that works is if you're the 36, so there's 36 cars in the race. So I'm the number 36, which means I have the lowest I rating. The number 1 car will have the highest I rating in this session. And then everybody else is lined up by number in between. Now, if I finish in 16th, I'm going to automatically gain a good amount of I rating because I'm finishing well above where iRacing is predicting my skill level to be finishing at. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the number 1 car and you finish 16th, you're not going to gain much I rating. But you can still gain a little bit.
Left side.
Even if you're the number 1 car and you don't win the race. But I think somebody mentioned in another session before, there was like, if you don't finish in the top half, like if you're the number 1 car, and you don't finish in the top half, then you'll probably lose I rating. You won't gain any at all. But again, I don't remember exactly what the formula is. Uh-oh, they're wrecking ahead of me. So really anything above your number, you should get A positive. Ah! That's 8. Went a little wide there. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to rack up these points. It's the same, like, it's like that at Spa as well. At the Spa Grand Prix, like, you should be able to go that wide. You're supposed to be able to go that wide. Like, it's not illegal to go that wide. But iRacing has the boundaries set a little tighter than they should be. Appreciate it, Games Oli. But you can bet on anything above your number. You should get, you know, some points. My I rating is extremely low for multiple reasons. Like, it's bad. It's embarrassingly bad, my I rating. It definitely doesn't match my actual skill level, but a lot of reasons why my I rating is so low, which is in the 3 digits, is because one, there's a lot of races that I just don't finish because I start them and then my wife gets home and then I have things to do. Which I should know better by now, right? And then some other times it's just that I wreck. Like, I wreck out and I don't finish a race and I lose. So it's a lot of different reasons why my I rating is so low. Yes, I have a wife. Yeah, that braking zone has backed up on these old tires. I'm trying to decide, should I get new tires when I pit in or should I stay on these? Woo. That handling though. He's faster, I'm gonna let him by.
Still there. Still there. Clear left.
So I'm wondering if we should get new tires. A car, I mean, definitely doesn't handle very well right now. I could definitely use some new tires, but new tires is going to take a lot of time on pit road. So I'm wondering if we should pit in and only get fuel, or we should pit in and get tires and fuel. And if we do get fuel, how much fuel should we get to make it to the end? We're at 24 minutes remaining and we have 5 laps of fuel remaining. So to be less than half of the race that we're running the rest of the race, I think I'm gonna need more than 10 gallons of fuel, honestly. I'm not confident that 10 gallons will be enough. Part of me wants to just go ahead and get a full tank.
Okay, Caleb, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, that Porsche up there, man, he is having a hard time on these old tires. You see, he keeps locking the brakes up. Somehow we're still in 14th, not sure how. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get new tires, man. So we're second off our own pace. We have traffic coming up behind us as well. I think we should pit. Yeah, I'm gonna pit in. We're so slow right now. We're so slow and off the pace right now. So I'm gonna pit this time.
The gap behind is now.
And we're gonna get full tank of gas and everything.
Watch your speed.
Did we make it?
Box in 5.
I'm in freaking reverse. How'd I get in reverse?
3, 2.
Alright, I want everything. Yeah, the other Porsche had the same idea. Alright. Could get a drink of water right now. Come on, how long you guys are gonna take? Alright, fuel is done. We do tires yet? Really? This is why I don't do tires. See how long it freaking takes? They just finished at the fronts. Come on, alright. Yeah, it takes so long. It's nothing like NASCAR where it's like 13 seconds and you're out of here. And that's with no damage. Give you a main sponsor? What do you mean? Like what? Oh, that's gonna hurt us. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to take tires originally. Maybe we should have only took front tires.
Track's clear. Push, push,
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll help. Maybe having new tires will make us faster. I don't know. I hope so. We'll learn though. Like I had to learn the hard way in the GT Sprint series before. Before I thought, oh, I need tires. It makes sense. In NASCAR, you always come in and get tires because it makes you faster. Well, I did the same thing in the GT series, which is the race we did last time when I first started doing those races, and I realized nobody takes tires. Like, yeah, the tires are worn and stuff, but nobody takes tires. They just get fuel and they go. We're back in 18th, it says. We were in 14th when we pitted. So I don't know. We're still 20 minutes to go, so maybe over time having a faster pace will, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We're a lap down though. The next car is 3 seconds back in 25th, so I think we're probably in 24th. We'll have to see how it plays out, because I'm thinking honestly that we probably should have just not taken tires and dealt with and kept the track position. You'll see that happen in real life GT racing as well. A lot of times people won't take tires; they only take front tires. Yeah, Mountain Dew has some pretty cool paint jobs on iRacing. Monster Energy has some really cool paint jobs on iRacing. There's some other random ones out there. One thing I'll say, Raven, is something you'll need is something called Trading Paints. You probably already know about it now. But go to tradingpaints.com, and that's where you can get all the really cool custom paint jobs for the cars. There's a huge list of paint jobs for whatever car you're looking for. And it even tells you how many people are actually racing those paint jobs. So if you want to race a paint that's unfamiliar, then you can do that. Also, I think if you have like a special account or whatever, like a premium account, you can also create your own paint jobs inside of Trading Paint's website using their builder. But you could also always upload your own that you make from like your computer, so you don't have to pay to make your own paint job. Alright, let's see if we can pick up the pace. We're getting caught by the guy behind us who's in 25th. It's not good at all. What up, Tripix? Welcome back, bro. We should be faster because we have new tires. We should be. It's not how it always works though in road racing. For some reason, the longer you go on tires, it seems the better it be. We'll definitely learn a lesson if we should not take tires next time. There's a couple cars coming out of the pits up ahead of us.
The lap time was at 1:49.65.
Yeah, he's catching us behind us. Not sure how he got back in 25th, but he's pretty fast. Well, he's faster than me currently. What up, Fish Kid? Or Fish Kind? The Fish Kind? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you.
The leader is pitting now.
Alright, leader is pitting now. We might be able to overtake this guy on the front stretch if we get close enough. He slid it. A little too hard in there. He was giving it away to me too. I really didn't have to push it that hard. He was giving it to me. Alright, so we have another car coming out of the pits. It's gonna be the 14th place car.
That was at 1:49.
He's still 5 seconds ahead though. And that car ahead of us is a lap down. He's in 32nd. Really? Nice, man. Yeah, I like this racing wheel. I have no complaints at all. The only problem I have is actually my pedals, and it's my own fault. The little cord on the inside, it's kind of loose, like the one that connects to the back of my wheel. I broke off the little plastic piece, so it doesn't stay in as easy anymore as it should. But that's my own fault from just not handling it very well. But other than that, I've had this wheel for maybe, I don't know, a year, 2 years now. Force feedback feels great. It's not the most expensive wheel.
That's right.
But it gets the job done. I don't need to throw $400, $500 on the wheel. Not that serious.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
All right, 15 minutes to go. We're in 23rd as it's counting us right now. And I'm thinking it may have been better. We'll see. Again, we have 15 minutes to go. We'll see how the car reacts. We'll see how many positions we gain, how everybody else does. But I honestly feel more comfortable having these new tires. I know that I can actually make it the rest of this 15 minutes without spinning out. If I would have stayed on the old tires, I probably would have wrecked myself.
That lap time was 1:48.83.
Ah, come on.
Clear left.
Pass left.
I appreciate that. Very courteous of him to let us by so easily. Little wide, little wide.
We've warned about track limits.
I know, I know. Alright, next car is 4 seconds ahead. That's 21st. Let's get back up in the top 20, I hope. We're doing really well. Like the other car who pitted with us, he was out of there like maybe 20 seconds before we left the pit. So again, we'll learn our lesson. We learned our lesson, I mean. But this is about to be our fastest lap of the session, so we're a half a second faster on these new tires.
15th place.
I don't know why it says 15th place when we're in 22nd. And we are gaining on him slightly. He's 3.6. He was 4 before. He was 5 actually originally. Now he's 4. It'll take some time to catch him, but we should get him eventually. This is the turn I really struggle with because this is where I always get all my incident points. That wasn't too bad. A little bit slower than our last lap. We open up the gap behind us to over 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds now. A little too much on the brake that time. Merci. His last name is Crotch. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Tom Crotch. That sucks. A little wide. That's gonna hurt our time. Ouch. Look at that already. Plus 50, plus 59, plus 60. Just in turn 1. The fish kind, this race is an hour long. So yes, I'm driving for an entire hour. Our first race was 40 minutes, so it was basically a 2-hour drive for me with a 15-minute break in between. We have 10 minutes left.
That's 10 minutes left. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
Gotcha. Alright, let's focus here, guys. Let's finish strong.
Blue flag.
Leader's coming up behind us. I wonder if everybody's pitted already.
Blue flag.
Alright, we have a rabbit, a carrot ahead of us. Let's go get that. Let's put these new tires to use. that's what I get for over driving the corner. And I didn't want to give me a... I'm so pissed at myself right now.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Like I really put, I was like, we put the new tires, maybe I can brake faster. No, I freaking locked up the tires and overdrove it. That's what I get for trying to go fast. There's no time to be gained in that braking zone. Not for me. And now the guy we were chasing is 5 seconds ahead, so. It's so frustrating. Ewo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Matthew, good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. Whenever you do get lapped, because it will happen, one thing you can do is not just get lapped, but when you get passed by somebody, you can always kind of watch how they drive the car and take some notes on what they're doing and see if you can make yourself faster. No Friday night flight stream today. What is TCS? I don't know what that is. And in F1, you can really hit these corners a lot faster than these GT cars can. F1 has a bit more downforce when you ride through there. It really feels slick as heck driving through those S's. Like you really want to put the pedal down, and you could, but you're probably gonna spin out. Oh wait, is TCS traction control? If it is, then no. I don't have any. I don't have any of the assist turned on. Five minutes remaining.
Okay, Caleb, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm really feeling screwed over by those tires right now. I really am. So far, that's my biggest regret in this race. It's taking tires. Matthew, maybe next week if I get time. Sometime between Monday and Wednesday of next week. Not sure why that lap was so slow.
The gap behind is now 6.5 seconds. Push now. The guy behind is catching.
Look how much faster that second place car is. Slid it a little bit there. That's why I'm so slow. Oh, I did not mean to switch 2 gears.
Two minutes to go. 2 minutes.
2 minutes remaining. And I'm starting to get the feeling that everyone has already pitted. I don't think anybody can make it this far on fuel. So that mistake definitely probably cost us 10 positions. We were in 14th, or somewhere around 14th, before we pitted. Uh-oh, somebody went off ahead of us.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
That is a lap car though, so he's not going to be for position, sadly. But still, yeah, so that pitting in and getting those tires probably cost us about 10 positions. And it's not, I guess it's not much like NASCAR, where if you, people who take tires versus people who don't take tires is not, like, it's a big deal, but the track is so big and you know, the pit stops take so long. I mean, that was another, what, 15-20 seconds of pit time just in tires, and to be able to make that up on the track in 15 minutes is I guess pretty much close to impossible. So next time that I do another Le Mans race, now I know not to take tires and just deal with a poor handling car until the end of the race, just like in the sprint series. But I have to learn the same thing in the sprint series when I first started racing it. But on a positive, I mean, it's not over yet, but hopefully we can still finish this race with no damage. And after the first, what, 3 laps, it's been pretty clean. White flag, last lap.
P16, white flag, last lap.
Oh, I see smoke ahead of me. But yellow flag is out now. That spot will be for position if we can get it. Push, push, push. Maybe he lost his concentration. He'll go off again. That blue flag's up. He's a second and a half behind us. The leaders. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. He let us by. He probably thought that I was the blue flag. It's actually the next guy.
Chisana has been disqualified. Right side.
Woo!
Clear
No way! I didn't touch the dude. Go.
Shit, Caleb. Track limits, come on.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, it registered that you touched it with only 0x.
P20, that's the end of the race.
Alright, that's a wrap. P20. Not where we want to be, but you know, we made it. Whew. Good race though, for the most part. Good race for the most part. We'll just park her here and head back to the pits. What up, Gamer Infinite Flight? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. HD, what's up, bro? Oh, yes, sir. This is the Le Mans series, HD, but we're at Monza. It's not Le Mans. It's the Le Mans series, but not at Le Mans. I think Le Mans is in a couple weeks, so we'll be racing there whenever that comes up. But good stuff, good stuff. I kind of want to go back to the beginning of the race because that was the interesting part. GG. Hey, you can't win them all. We really should have finished in like 14th, seriously. But hey, again, next time I do this race, I am not gonna take tires. I'm only gonna get fuel. Alright, I started from, I think this should be lap 1. And I was really aggressive. I was blocking him. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna watch the beginning. It won't let me. There we go. Well, Raven just got a deal where he got 3 months for $5, so ask him where he found that at. You should, bro. Ace, you should definitely get this game. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes, sir. This is the Porsche 911 RSR. And in our first race, we did 2 races this stream. Our first race, we were racing in the Ferrari 488 GT3. And we finished in 5th in the first race, so a lot higher than I was expecting to get. But in this race, we finished in 20th. And again, if you're new to iRacing, all these people are real people. There's nothing is AI except for the pace car or the safety car. Every car you see out there right now are all real people. Oh, bam. Oh, no. That was good. I made it. I've actually not finished one of these in a long time. Usually I get disqualified or I wreck out or something bad happens, so I'm happy I was able to get a full race in. So I'm proud. Yeah, I got 20th. Not really where we want to be, but I feel accomplished, and next time I can do better. Oh, behind us. Let me switch cars. How do I go back? B? No. Oh well. Yeah, a couple people spun out in that first lap. Oh, I do need to get a screenshot. Thanks for reminding me. They also have a esports league on iRacing where they have like pro esports, doing GT series, doing all different types of stuff. And those guys are really good. I could just listen to this car go around the track like forever. So it started off with 36 cars on the grid. I'm not sure how many people actually finished the race. Let's see. Probably 27, I'm assuming, because he was 4 laps down. We had 11 lap down person, 34 lap down. We were 1 lap down. Only 15 cars finished on the lead lap. What up, Captain Glow? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I want that for my screenshot. Let's go back. I want that corner. Wait. Need a screenshot for the stream, for the YouTube. That's such a dope shot. That is such a dope shot. Jeez. Oh. Get that out of the way so we can see. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, Sebring is a huge, it's a big deal out there, man. That's pretty cool. I would love, like, I've always wanted to actually go out to like a road course like this or something like that, and actually drive a car, and I just want to see what it feels like. I want to see how fast I can go. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see if any of this simulation stuff has taught me anything. You know what I mean? Like, I want to test my own abilities out and get on a real track and race a real car. That's what I want to do. Alright, it's a little blurry. Wife won't let me race no more. When we gonna do some trucking so you can teach me the way to float to 18 gears? I need some teaching. I know I'd be killing that transmission, bro. I'll be murdering that transmission on American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. It's bad. I'm not used to driving 18 gears, you know what I mean? Like, I'm used to doing this 4 gears, 6 gears. Yeah, let me know, man. We have I think we have some kind of club out here that does some type of racing thing, you know. Like, they let you go out like on like one of these sports cars and take it out for a hot lap or something like that. It's really expensive though. I think that's one of the biggest things that stops me is that it's so expensive to go out there and race or drive any of these cars. They also have like a NASCAR racing experience not far out. And I felt bad because my wife actually bought me one. Take that as a screenshot. She bought me one, and I haven't even used it. Screenshot shopping right now. No transmission. Oh, you can break a lot of things on the plane. Well, that's a dope shot. I haven't seen that camera view before. Wow, that looks good. That drone shot. High-speed drone shot right there. Bro, it was so crowded at the beginning of this race. It was nuts. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, man, we gotta make it happen sometime. All right. What other views do we have? Thanks for watching, though, guys. Those of you who joined the first or second race or watched any part of it, I definitely appreciate you guys coming out and watching. I enjoyed the race. I'm a little fatigued. I'm a little tired. We basically have done about 2 hours of racing now, and these cars are a handful, especially when you push them to the limit. Good shot right there. We'll screenshot that. Make a screenshot with the Emirates logo. You need to get a Dodge Charger. with was that rear drive, exhaust, or straight pipe? Not sure, man. Really not sure. It is exciting. I bet it is. Hearing those GT cars on the track screaming by like that right there. Listen to that engine right there. Let me turn it up a bit. Oh, here it is. Oh, I can't believe we made it through that. I didn't realize it happened on like lap 4. Wait, it wasn't over. Check this out behind us. Boom. Oh, music to my ears though. I'm gonna go back. I want to see that from another view. That whole wreck was just amazing. I can't believe we made it through that thing. I don't even know what caused it, but we came out of this corner basically blindly. Had no idea there's a wreck happening. There it is. Everybody's boom going in circles, just crazy. Oh man. Otra vez. Again. Racing experience in Alabama. That sounds dope. That sign is absolutely to die for. Let's watch it from, I guess, the top view. But going through the chicane or the S's in Monza, you come out of the corner and we just see everything. Ugh. Bro, I swung it. Alright, let's see what actually happened though. The great thing about iRacing is we actually watch it from other people's point of view. Hold on. There we go. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he went up in the air a little bit. Here we go, we'll do this view. Now he's in the BMW AMG, I think? BMW something. Oh! Did he hit again? Yep, hit twice. Tore up those Michelins. Yeah, so what happened was, he was all over his Porsches, this Martini Porsche. He was all over the back of him. Definitely was faster than him. This is lap 4, by the way. And then he comes out of this corner. He's a lot faster. The Porsche goes wide. The other Mercedes goes wide, or BMW, whatever it is. He's gonna take the inside. The Porsche comes down and clips him. So technically, he didn't do anything wrong. He had all that track. The Porsche just took the track away from him, puts him right into the tire wall. Tire wall puts him right straight back into the track. It's crowded as heck, so of course he's gonna collect a couple people. Looks like he kind of touched a Ferrari, but he didn't really touch it. But iRacing thinks he touched it. So I guess, did he get clipped? Yep, he got hit. That spun him around. It wasn't over, there was more cars coming. Here comes me. He's still moving. Thankfully, this is why whenever you get in this situation, you just stop, like don't move. There's cars coming, like hold the brakes, stay in the spot, be predictable, allow people to go around you, and then you can make your move. This stupid person hits him. And then that puts him back around again. I think that was the last time he got hit. I do want to see that other car that spun around though. The car over there against the wall. If I can find him. Here he is. So just an innocent bystander. This is the reason why at the beginning of the race, like I really wasn't pushing it too much. Like I was like, you know, I'm gonna chill. Like people are gonna wreck. gonna happen. And you know, if you're racing everybody hard, then that's gonna happen to you. Bam. On for the ride. Ugh. I think he gave up at that point. It looks like, yeah, he gave up. It was lap 4, so right, he's like, you know what, my race is over. I have no chance of winning this anymore. Severe damage. The BMW sounds amazing too, though. He tried to avoid it, nothing he could do. Grass flying everywhere. I can't wait for the new crash model to be added to the rest of these series. It's the only series right now that the crash model has been added to is the I think it's the Skip Barber series, which is the open wheel like trainer series. And those, it's a mess, like freaking wheels coming off and all that kind of stuff. So I can't wait for that to be updated to do that. But anyways, that's enough of the did I get a screenshot? I got a couple. I think I got a couple. I want to go back. Actually, I want to get a screenshot of that wreck happening. I want to see that wreck behind me. That's what I want. Where was it? Did I skip it? When did it happen? Oh, this is the same lap. Okay. Look at this too. Look at the heat coming off of the exhaust. Like it's. I don't know if you can see it from this view. Nice little touch. Oh man. It does that whenever the session officially closes. I do want to get that screenshot though, so I'm gonna go ahead and go get it. But you guys are free to go whenever you want. These stream is
2 liters left.
technically over.
Right. Box this lap, please, Caleb. Bok is now retired.
I'm gonna get this last screenshot before I get out of here.
There's an incident in Cova Grande.
The name of this is iRacing. It's a PC only.
Incident in Ascari.
No, there it is. It's PC only. I think that might work. Or let's see.
Big P5 has binned it in Parabolica.
And now I just want to get a screeny. I need to put something up here, like a sponsor or something. I'm about to edit that on the wind visor. Were we detained? It is on Steam, but even if you get it on Steam, you still got to use their website and everything. So it's better to go to iRacing.com, unless Steam has a sale or something going on. Raven, who's one of my moderators, he just got a 3 months for $5 deal, so you could always do that. And I have some kind of like recommendation code laying around somewhere. I don't really know where it's at. I'm trying to get the perfect moment and the perfect angle. I don't know if it's gonna happen. What, the game is expensive? It can be, yeah, because it's a monthly subscription. So there's that. Plus you have to buy the cars. Like not all of them. Like when you first start, they give you like a bunch of free tracks and free cars. But one thing you don't know when you first start is that a lot of those free cars and free tracks you're getting are old cars that you don't really race anymore. So anything that's outdated, you get it for free, which is funny. Okay, I don't really see the screenshot that I wanted here anymore. But yeah, so you have to buy, like, you'll have to buy Monza, which is probably like maybe 12 bucks. The cars are like 12 bucks, like $10 to $12 each. And you don't get them all at the same time. You only get them as you want to race them. So for example, the Porsche, I bought this like months ago, but I'm still racing it. I'm not a big fan of how they have their pricing model, but you know, I just like the game so much, I just kind of deal with it. But I think the original price is like oh, $5, $10, something like that to sign up. Unless you find I would definitely search and find a promo code out there, because there's a bunch of them out there that exist that have like never expired. Let's get me going into the corner. I think that'd be a dope shot. Here we go. There we go, mate. Ooh. Island vibes. Oh, this is when that guy got run over behind me. I feel bad because the freaking Porsche just ran that Ferrari over. Like, that is not cool. I kind of want to see them. Like, I want to actually see them in the screenshot doing their stupid stuff. So let's do that. You can already see them wrecking. I'm like less of a fan. Like I'm losing interest in the screenshot the more I change things. I kind of like seeing those guys way out there. That's an okay shot. I'm gonna take it. I might not use it. Sounds good, HD. I'll check that out in my Discord. Appreciate it, bro. Raul, we're done, man. We've done 2 races. First race was in Detroit, racing in the Ferrari in the VRS GT Sprint series, which was 40 minutes long. And then we just finished our second race, which was the Le Mans series at Monza, and that was an hour. I think I'm raced out for a little while. Might actually unplug my wheel now. All right, I'll take that screeny, and I think it'll be good. I'm physically tired and hungry. But yeah, man, if any of you guys ever decide to join iRacing, hit me up, man. I can give you some tips. We can. I can't always promise that we can get in the same session because of the way it works. It puts you in sessions by iRating. So it's never really promised that you're gonna get into the same session unless you do a hosted session. But I can always spot you, like yes, you can always log in as a spotter for somebody else. And there's also endurance races where you could be like, you know, you can trade seats and whatnot. But anyways. Thank you guys so much, though. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and hope you're already having a great day. Again, as always, man, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I had fun. This game is always challenging, but I had fun. I definitely had fun. I should see you guys next week. I'm gonna be out of town next Thursday and Friday, so yeah. And Monday usually I'm really busy. So I'll try to stream on Monday if I can, but if not, it'll only be a Tuesday and Wednesday stream. And just stay tuned, and we'll find out what it is. But I'll see you guys next time. If you got any questions, hit me up on Discord or Instagram. And yeah, we out of here, baby. 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. Peace. 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 There it is. Nope. No intro. There it is.